Alright guys, so I'm on my way to the spot now, to where I said we were going to be doing some coyote hunting. I had to run down a couple towns to a customer's house. I'm on call this week and this weekend, so I just had to do a quick job, and then we're going to bring you some action on the coyote hunting. So my brother and one of his buddies, Connor, they're already up to the spot. Actually, they were at a different spot. They were throwing some shells down range, making sure both of our guns were on. They're headed to the spot now. I'm going to meet up with them there. I told you that I was going to give you guys a little bit of an update on to where we're going to sit. So we are going to one of the properties that we do quite a bit of hunting on. It's up on Bruce McCutcheon's. Matt, actually, I think probably what's going to happen is, because we don't have the amount of guys that we were going to have, we're just going to do two different sets at the same place, because they're pretty big fields. So our first set is probably going to be on, we're probably going to set up on that cornfield. I haven't personally seen them myself over there, but we did see some tracks. Where I've seen them mainly is up by my stand during deer season. I've seen them all up in there. Early morning, late at night, spotlighting, you know, I've seen them up in there. So that's going to be our two sets on Bruce McCutcheon. Depending on how that plays out, we might jump over to some Painter's Land. I'm hoping that we can just get a couple on McCutcheon, and you know, I mean, depending on how we're feeling, it's a pretty chilly night. We're down to 20 degrees right now. It is 6 o'clock. My plans were to get out here around 4 and throw a couple calls out during the daylight, but like I said, I had that customer to go attend to, so it's probably going to be dark by the time we get our first call out. I don't know, I got about 15 minutes before I'm to the spot. Like I said, it's 6 o'clock, so we might get there just in time with enough daylight to throw out a couple calls before it gets dark. But you know, our main goal here is to grab our gear, get up in there, and hopefully get some. You know, even see or hear some come in. I mean, that would be pretty cool for us. I haven't done much of the coyote hunting in the quote-unquote winter. I mean, I think it's technically spring here, they're saying, but snow's still flying. Still got some snow on the ground. So as far as the coyote and stuff knows, it's probably winter to them. What did they say? I think we got 3/4 of a moon tonight. So I mean, that's not the worst conditions for them. I do know they say full or new moon is the best for them. You know, being with the lighting from the moon, they're out most of the night. You know, trying to strike up a kill for them to eat. And the reason they're out so much at night, you know, they're a nocturnal animal, obviously. With a full moon, the coyotes aren't the only thing that's out. Everything, you know, the deer are out trying to eat. You know, they're with the lighting from the moon, they're able to see better. So, you know, they stay up a lot later to feed, which in turn brings out the coyotes. And yeah, I think that tonight's going to be a good night. This is, as I said, this is our first time in the winter. We normally do it in the summer. The summer is a good time for us. So when we get to the spot, this is when I'll resume with you guys. I got the spotlight over here charging up. Got that big 18,000 lumen one I was telling you about. Ran up to Barber's, got a new call. My brother's buddy, our buddy, whatever you want to call him, he's got another one of those handheld lights. So right now we got 2 lights and a call, and sometimes we use a real big Bluetooth speaker with some of the predator calls off our phones, but we're gonna give this new call a try and see what we can strike up here. So probably within the next 10 minutes I'll be back with you guys, and I'll see you at our spot. I'll introduce you to Connor, That's the buddy. You guys know Matt. He's part of our team, and they'll give you guys a little bit of an intro on the setup we got going on. And man, I'm excited. I'm really excited. I hope this works out, and I hope we can bring you guys some content on some coyotes. We'll see you when we get there. Okay guys, so we made it up here to the spot. As just I thought, there's still quite a bit of snow up here, so I mean, once you get to the higher elevations on the tops of these fields, it's kind of cleared up a little bit, but the road's still got quite a bit of snow, and down towards the bottoms and edges of the field, still some snow. You can actually see the other two up ahead of me now. I think we're gonna have some luck. It's gonna be pretty easy to see them though with the snow, so I hope that it works out. They say that they like the cold, you know, need more activity with the coyotes in the cold. So we're going to prove that true tonight, I hope. It doesn't look too bad. I mean, there's some deep spots, but we should be able to get up through it here. So this is all him right here. This is all Bruce McCutcheon, this big field over here. This is one of the fields we're going to set up in. That's probably going to be our second set we're going to set up over on that side. Our first set is going to be up here in this cornfield I was telling you about. It's probably 1,000 yards long, and I haven't really seen any in this field, but we have heard them over here, and we have seen fresh tracks from them. So I'm just hoping that we can get into them.
All right, we're back here. I got my buddy Connor with me. We're going to be doing coyote hunting. We're at the location, or the cornfield of the first location on our other video. We're using the Western Rivers 100. We picked this up today to see how it runs, you know. My buddy's using his 17 HMR. I'm using it's actually Collins AR, and we're hoping to get something. We'll see when we do. All right, we're walking in now, and we're gonna set up on the back side of this barn over here, and my buddy Connor, he's gonna go put out the coyote call. We got a whole big field over here that up over this knoll that you'll see in a second. You got her, bud? You almost bit her. Yeah, we got this whole field over here that we're gonna set up on, and hopefully we get something. A little bit more. That's good right there. Good. Good. Okay guys, this is what we're looking at right here. Got my gun set up. Connor's got his gun set up. He's throwing a few calls to the caller right now, and this is probably what we're looking at. We're hoping for them to come out of those woods up there, or maybe out of this brush on the side of us. There's a gold rod on each side of us, and we've seen them up here before. Majority of them that we've seen up here came from this cornfield crossing over to us. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but hear him? I don't know if you guys heard that. You gotta hold it a little bit high.
So we're here at the first spot. I had to run back to the house and grab my stuff. Matt and Connor come down in here. They got set up over here on this wood line. They threw out a couple calls and they said that they actually heard a pack of them going off over here to the far right. When I got down here, threw out a couple more calls. I think we accidentally buggered them. We made a quick move. When I got down here, they told me that they were going off over there and that they shut up. So I thought that they were probably moving in. So what I did is I made them follow me over here to this wood line. We got tucked back up in there, and like I said, we threw out a couple more calls. We ain't heard nothing. It's probably been 20 minutes now, so I'm guessing probably on that move there we boogered them up a little bit. We're gonna move over to the next spot. It's a field right over here to our right. I got a tree stand down at the bottom of it. We're gonna go sit up near that. During deer season last year, just this past year, I did see a couple of them run by me. I did shoot a buck actually down there last year, and they tore the hell out of them. So we're gonna go move down there. We're gonna get set up, and that's when we'll be back with you guys. So this is the end of the second set. We set up 100 yards from the call. We put it up on this ridge. We're hoping to call them up out of this bottom. This is my tree stands right here behind me. Like I said, I sat here during archery season and rifle season last year, and I watched them run across right through here quite a few times, morning and night. We set up here. We were probably here for 20 minutes. Threw a couple calls out. Actually, think we heard them back over where our first set was. So nothing yet. We got a couple other properties to go to. Probably gonna stop back to the house, get warmed up, throw a couple extra layers on because it's pretty cold out here. It's still snowing. But we'll be back with you guys then.
Thank you.